Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. It is time. The man is here. Let him in. Send this bad boy out.
Yo.
Yo. What up, buddy?
Just got out of the gym.
Just got out of the gym. Was it a good game, bad game, indifferent game?
Good game. Boys lost by 3, but good game. Can't be mad at it. You gotta like it. Kid played hard. Not a ton of shots he got to get tonight, but I think he was 1 for 3 from the floor. So, but had 5 rebounds, had 4 steals. So nothing wrong with that, man. You can't.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No, did his job. Did what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
Pretty good game. Pretty good game. Do not, when people get in here, do not say anything about the Internet Invitational. This cat's trying to get home to watch it. So, no spoiler
alerts. We'll take that off the list.
I hadn't watched it. I've been down here. When I can, we get down here early and watch the girls' game because my cousin's daughter plays on the girls' team. So, since we get down here early, I'm waiting to get home to watch that bad boy. But
he's paused. There he is.
Yeah, TikTok did something. I don't know what it did.
Well, we'll leave that part out. We'll start off talking about the Butterfield Bermuda Championship.
Say that again. Say that again, buddy.
The Butterfield Bermuda Championship. The Canadian Adam Hadwin is in the lead at 6 under. It actually got suspended a little early today, either for it getting darker for the weather. I'm not sure which one. And our boys, Tennessee boy Blades Brown is playing this week on the PGA Tour, and he is even tied somewhere around like 47th.
Today, or
I'm sorry?
Did he get to finish today?
Yes, the leader and Blades both finished today. I'm pretty sure third place is through like 16 holes at 4 or 5 under.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it should be a good little deal there. Not sure exactly where they're playing. Do you know the city?
I do not, because guys, give us a little bit of slack. I have kids that play basketball in high school and middle school, so every Thursday I have a middle school game now. So I was not able to look up stats. Cannot tell you where they're playing at. Do not remember off the top of my head.
They're playing in Bermuda. Playing in Bermuda.
And I do not know where Hadwin is at in the FedEx Cup. I do not remember if this is one he needs to perform well in or if he's okay. I think he's okay, but could be one that, he might need a couple other exemptions, so that might help him playing well. Shooting 6 under on today is pretty good, though.
Yeah, should be a good little weekend of fall golf there in Bermuda. But hopefully Blades Brown can have a little bit of a day and get back in there. Switching over to the ladies' side. Thank you, Dana, for the heart me. Switching over to the ladies' side, the LPGA, the Annika, which is at Pelican in Florida. Beautiful course there. Heron Rye is leading that tournament at 6 under. And our girl Kai Trump is in in last place. She shot plus 13, and she is in 108th place. Thanks for all the gifts, Dana. Appreciate that.
Well, here's the thing talking about Kai, though. I know LPGA Tour is doing what it's doing. We touched on this. Me and you have talked about this off air. We hadn't touched on it on live yet. But there is something going on that I had an idea about. And we're going to save it till Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on the podcast. But we're going to say something about sponsors exemptions and there being a new tournament next year on the PGA Tour, what I think is about to happen with that. Yep. So we'll dive, little teaser action. We'll dive into that on Sunday for the podcast. So y'all guys can listen to it on Monday. But we're going to dive into that a little bit on Sunday on the podcast. I got some pretty good ideas. And it is saying somebody is reinventing the way to get there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So a little teaser.
Yeah. That and I seen something else to add on to that. I seen something else. Another person that's in that wave of people that is playing in a sponsors exemption spot on another major tour. So, Lauren, thanks for the gifts. Long drive, good to see you, buddy. So yeah, that's what's going on with the LGPA. The leader, Heron Rye, she's at 6 under. Our girl Kai Trump, she's in last place at plus 13, but she's playing decent. Thank you, Lauren, for all the gifts. Appreciate that. Long drive.
What she shot? 13 over. She shot 85 today.
83, I think.
Okay. Yeah, they could be on a 70, 71, 72. I don't know what that is down there. So,
I'm pretty excited. I think she'll have a better day tomorrow. I'm sure it was a lot of nerves and things like that today. Lauren, thanks for hitting my goal there. I'm sure it was a lot of nerves and things like that today. So I mean, she'll be getting back. I think she'll gain some strokes back. She's not going to finish dead last. I don't know if they have a cut or not, but she might not make the cut. But I bet she takes 3 or 4 strokes off this tomorrow.
Yeah, she should. I mean, be the second day playing the course. Don't know if she's played it before. I'm assuming she has. So, should shave some stuff off. There are nerves. Now she's playing with house money. Hey, it don't matter what happens. She's playing with house money now. So, go out there. You might as well play aggressive. Yeah, you might as well play aggressive. Hit every, aggressive, cut corners, every untypical line you can take it.
Thanks, Long Drive.
It works. If it don't, it don't matter. What are you going to do? Lose spots? You're already in last place. So.
Yep. So that's the LPGA. Y'all make sure to tune in, watch a little ladies golf, watch a little bit of the PGA Tour down there in Bermuda. Gonna be a nice little weekend of golf on TV. We don't have them every week for the rest of the year, so take them where you can get them. We do want to mention to you that our podcast is out now on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts. Y'all go check us out. We just put out our 3rd episode a few days ago. Go give that a listen. Even my buddy at the Mexican restaurant today, when I went to get my nachos for lunch, was like, hey, I seen you shared your podcast on YouTube, on your Facebook. I checked out the first episode. It was pretty cool. He don't even be golfing. So appreciate him. Appreciate everybody that supported it. Y'all can find us on TikTok from the bunker, on Instagram from the bunker, on YouTube from the bunker. It's everywhere. So y'all make sure to check that out. Next was the Internet Invitational, but we're going to skip that. We're going to talk about some. Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate all the gifts. Long drop. Thank you.
Tight invite on them nachos, by the way, dog. Appreciate that.
I mean, I figured you was busy in Nashville.
No, I didn't go down today.
Oh, well, I tried to call you back earlier, and
I've done a lot of calls and stuff, but I've been on a lot of stuff today on the computer, but I didn't have to go down. So, but tight invite on them nachos. I appreciate that. But tell Jesus or Jorge or Jose, I don't know the guy's name. Tell him I appreciate that. It's Joseph.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not his real name.
I want to say it's Joseph.
That's not his real name. That's the name he told you. That's the name he wants it to be. But that ain't his real name
on Facebook, brother. All right.
We won't get to those comments tonight. I don't want to get banned or anything. So
right. Next, we're going to talk about something that we talked about a little bit on the podcast at the end of the latest episode of From the Bunker. But you had read studied something that was on Golf Spy that just come out recently that compared gave you the different strokes gained from short, medium, and long distance from switching from a blade or a mallet to a zero torque putter. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm not a big mallet guy, never have been. Don't care for them. I've hit a bunch of them. I went and got fitted pretty much. I love my blade. They do make a zero torque blade now. There are different options with different companies coming out with this stuff. But it's a gain of just having a zero torque putter face is a gain of almost 8 strokes a hole.
Which is nuts.
It's insanely nuts. It's insanely nuts. But it makes sense. If the club face is square and you start the ball on the right line, then what are we worried about? We're worried about pace, correct?
Right.
And this takes away the heel hits, the toe hits. That's what these labs do. You don't have it closed, anything like that. I pay attention to that when we're at the sim because they'll tell me, hey, it could be a degree closed. Well, a degree closed is a lot in golf, especially putting. So that's huge. Now, granted, are these things extremely expensive? I'm not saying they're not. They are. And you don't see a cheap one out there yet. I mean, the blades that I've been looking at, Scotty has got a prototype that hadn't fully released. It comes out tomorrow, I think, for the actual release date. Then you have Bettinardi's have a couple of blades. We know they have taken the labs to, not be a center shaft, which is what I'm looking at, something that's not a center shaft. But guys, I mean, it's incredible to see that. And just
hold on, they make zero torques that aren't center shaft?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Even Lab's doing that now. Lab's even doing that. And that's why I've never hit one.
Thanks,
as far as buying one. I'm not saying Labs aren't great. I'm saying zero torque is what you need to do. Go hit them, figure them out. I just cannot hit it. I don't like center shaft. It drives me insane. I can't get used to it. It's an eyesight thing for me, and I don't like it. But now that you can get them in offsets with plumber's necks and stuff, I mean, 8 strokes around, dude. I mean, that is, let's just say you look at my last round at Park, which was an 81, and we take 8 strokes off of that.
Yeah.
If that's the average. You pull 8 strokes off of that and look what that round is. I shoot below par.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, I mean, it's a huge jump. Like you kind of said on episode 3 of From the Bunker, like, if it was a 1 to 2 stroke difference, maybe even a 1 to 3, you're not really that concerned with it. If it's a 3 to a 5, you think about it. If it's anything above 5, it's almost a have to have in the bag.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like I said it on the podcast, that it like, I'm not going to go spend that money unless it's a significant difference. And it's a huge significant difference. I mean, that is game changing. That's handicap changing.
Yeah.
Now, at times I'm sitting here, now that we're talking about it, I don't know if I want to change my handicap that much.
Right.
I say I do, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Right. You're in a good spot.
Yeah, it'll take some adjusting to get used to it. It'll take some stuff, but this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
If I got one, let's say I got one for Christmas or whatever, I've got until April 1st to get used to it. before I
Yeah.
have to post the actual scores. So
Yeah. A
this is
White's in the comments saying he loves his center shaft, but Lab is now making the hill shafted. PB, welcome in. Thanks for the repost. Thanks for the lights. Jeff, welcome in. Thanks for the lights, brother. Lauren, thanks for all the love. Long Drive, thanks for all the love.
I will say this, because you said A White's in here. I grabbed his last time or maybe two rounds ago when we played with him. I do love the grip of the Lab.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big pistol grip guy. I use a Tour 1.0, which is just a non-pistol Tour 1.0 Super Stroke. But their pistol isn't as bad as the Super Stroke, and I like the way it felt. So I will say the Lab grip is kind of nice. I'd like to cut that off his shaft and put it on mine.
I heard that. Thanks, Long Drive. Yeah, I mean it is a drastic difference. I mean it is kind of crazy. I'm definitely going to be looking into one now. My handicap could use a 8-stroke minus, really badly. So yeah, it's definitely something to look into. I mean, we were talking last night on Xbox while we were playing PGA about the different ones, the Scotties. Jeff, yes, I can. I just seen Josh. Can you see my comments? I seen that, but I did not see anything else from you, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it last night, and I've been wanting a Spider for a long time. The Spider Zero Torque looks super mean. That's one that I like that I want to go hit. But yeah, that was a shocker, and that's the reason that I wanted to bring it up on live. Was, guys, if you're in the market for a new putter, I mean, you almost have to look Zero Torque's way. With those numbers coming out from My Golf Spy, and you can go to mygolfspy.com and see all the numbers, the actual strokes and all that. But it is over 7, close to 8 that through an 18-hole round that it gains you having a Zero Torque. So I mean that is big numbers. So y'all make sure to check that out if you're in the market. D's, anything else on the Zero Torques before we move on?
Well, with that, the technology in it, we know Lab started it, but with that being said, every company is making them. Every company is making them now. So there is something to be said about this stuff. So, Ping's got some out in development, but everybody is making them. So there is something to it. And I will say within 3 years on the tour, everybody will have one.
A White's already ready to trade his in again. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said everybody in 3 years will be using a Zero Torque.
Yeah. A White's already ready to trade his in again. Just in the year that I've been playing golf, I think I've seen the man hit 3 different putters. He's already talking about, I want to try the new Scotty ones. Gotta love my boy A White. I'm not trading my Lab, but I want to try the Scotty. So he's going to add an additional putter.
Well, hey, I'll go ahead and tell you this. If you just hole out from the fairway, you don't need a putter.
I mean, that is true. It is very true. And guys, I don't know if this has ever happened to y'all, but we had something, and we've mentioned this is about the 3rd time and the last time that I'll bring it up, maybe. But me, A White, and D's played a round of golf together last week, and D's chipped in for a birdie, and me and A White both chipped in for a par in the round. Different holes, but same round. Everybody in the group had a chip in of some sort for a score. I've never seen it. D's has never seen it. A White's never seen it where everybody in the group chipped in the same round. So I thought that was pretty cool. If you have one of those experiences, we'd love to hear about it. PB says nice.
Hey, I was going to tell you, let's talk about the internet. Let's just not talk about what happened tonight since I haven't watched it. But what I want to bring up something about it.
Okay.
I think the PGA Tour is paying attention to this because this thing has broke YouTube.
Oh, they got
me. Unreal numbers. Have they changed golf as we know it? Will people start doing more stuff like this as far as hot mics and more. We know the PGA's been doing it a little bit, like they get a guy on a hole. I know I listened to Colin this week. He was on Barstool on Foreplay. And when they did his whole interview, it was supposed to be hole 11 at Riviera. And that was a straightaway par 5. It is an easy hole. He wanted a no stress hole, and they moved it to 10 and kind of freaked him out. But seeing this banner and stuff, it's showing that golf fans want to see this. So does the PGA pay attention and start changing the way they broadcast their stuff?
Yeah, that's a great question, and that's kind of a two-parter. So I'll start with the first part of that, and that was, are they seeing this? Yes. I mean, they don't have a fucking choice but to see it. These, everybody's talking about it. Even Colin, in the interview that you just referenced with Foreplay, mentions that he don't even watch YouTube golf, but he's seen the Internet Invitational.
Yeah.
Because so many people were talking about it, he just had to go see what it was all about. Yeah. So, I think. Go ahead.
I don't know if they said it tonight because I haven't got to watch it. But they are going to do what me and Josh talked about. That Internet Invitational channel is going to release the full matches of everybody over the year.
Yeah, that's going to be even more views.
Yeah, and that's going to be great to see, being able to see. I don't even remember who all FP played with, but seeing some, the DOD King, I listened to him today listen to Carter talk about some of the stuff that was said between him and Sarah Winter. I think she said, "Don't call me sweetheart," but they actually know each other. They played a lot of golf with each other, and he's like, they just showed that. They didn't show the rest of the stuff we were talking about. So it's kind of crazy. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. I think that they are seeing it, and then the other part of the question really is, do you think they'll change anything? And I mean, honestly, no, I don't. And that's sad. They should. I mean, if I'm the president or CEO or whatever it is that runs the PGA, I don't know if they call him a president, CEO, whatever. But if I'm him and I'm seeing this, I'm like, okay, what can we take away from this to make our product better? What up, Jakey? Been a long time, brother. Hope all's well, man. We got to play around together.
Well, here's the thing with that too, Josh. What you're saying, I'm not saying every tournament, but let's just put a tournament out there, and let's say you call Dave Portnoy, you call old Bobby Berger, old Bobby Fairways, and you get their production staff in there, and you do this just for the Ryder Cup. Could you imagine having all this in the Ryder Cup? Like hearing Rom look at somebody and say, whatever he might say. I'm not going to say it on here because I'm going to make sure we don't get banned. But could you imagine that? The Ryder Cup it's already the biggest event in golf, but it would multiply its numbers.
I mean, hell. And the reason that I say that they're not going to do nothing to these is because, look at the numbers that they did when they've done the matches. Since the match started with Phil and Tiger, when you had to buy that bitch on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one was a pay-per-viewed event. The very first match between Phil and Tiger that they played at night or whatever, wasn't that pay-per-view?
Yeah, I believe so. And now you got Nick.
Or the very first one was pay-per-view. I don't know. But either way, the reason that event is so popular is because of what we're talking about, what you brought up right here, and that's the fact that everybody's mic'd up. They're doing interviews through an earpiece as they're going, and not even interviews. Charles Barkley or whoever can just come on the earpiece and be in your ear, or whoever's playing, Tiger, Rahm, Josh Allen, whoever it is, and just be like, that was a shitty shot there. What do you got to say about that, or whatever? And that's why people love and pay to watch that event. It's just the banter, the hearing the folks talk, that sort of shit. That's the next level of golf. And that's what you get out of social media golf, YouTube golf, those sort of things that makes it so attractive. And people would rather watch bad fucking golf and it be fun to watch and funny and shit like that, like the Internet Invitational, like Bob Does Sports does, like, so many of these guys. And the PGA has a good product, and if they would just do, like you said, even every once in a while, but maybe that is a thing that they do in the good event. I don't know, but that would be a way to start it up. That would be a way to start it up. PT, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, and I agree. Guys, let me know if you can't hear me that good. Like I said, coming back from a basketball game, I had to charge the phone. I was watching 2 basketball games, i.e., Josh's boys get beat by Purdue, which that was a great game. No shame there. Number 2 team in the country. I think y'all are number 8. It was a great basketball game to watch. So I was watching a bunch of games, phones charging. But with that being said, yeah, it's something that they've got. I think the PGA has to look at without a doubt. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying do it all the way because, like, you're never going to do that at the Masters. Like, leave it how it is.
No.
Leave
The
Open
Masters
kinda
isn't
how
going to
it
let
is.
you do it.
Yeah, but and you've got to be true to the older people in golf. Okay, let's be
Yeah.
honest. You're 60, 70, 80-year-old guys. They're not going to want to watch that much. But the newer generation, 100%. You've got to figure out how to keep these guys because if you don't, you are going to lose your viewership to everybody watching creator stuff on YouTube.
I mean, well, you
mean-
already are. I mean, there's so many. I mean, especially younger kids. Like, I guarantee you, Jake, if you're still in here, PT, if you're still in here, Braden, these kids, yes, they'll watch golf tournaments, they'll watch the PGA and shit like that. I'm not saying they don't. But I promise you, they're spending a lot more time watching Bryson on YouTube, watching Bob on YouTube, watching Grant on YouTube, watching Wesley and George. They're not locked in on the PGA Tour as much as somebody, our parents' age are. You know what I mean? Like, even us, even in your 30s and 40s, I mean, you're gravitated more. Me and you are rushing to the damn TV to watch the Internet Invitational or a new Bob video, but we'll record the PGA Tour, go play a round of golf, come home and stand through that bitch and see what happened.
Well, the other thing about that too is look at just like me today. I was able to work from the home office today. It didn't go down. I'll be honest with you. When I do that now, I don't have the Golf Channel on. Listen to stupid Brandon Chambly talking about none of the BS that I care about.
Right.
And one, I don't like him anyway. I don't even know why the Golf Channel has him on there. They ought to get rid of him. But besides that, I'll turn on a Wesley Bryant brother video. I'll turn on something with Bob, and I might not be 100% paid attention to all of it, but I don't do that on the Golf Channel anyway.
Right.
So I've got it on because it's more entertaining, and I get tired of listening to monotone and dumbass Chambly talk about what he wants to talk about. He's an idiot. Get him off there. Now I'll watch them this week.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow and Saturday because we got a golf tournament. So I'll get my feed.
But at the same time, you're not locked in on it. It's not a must watch.
Yeah.
If you miss some of it, you're not going to be upset about it. As to whereas like the Internet Invitational, you're like, y'all don't fucking tell me what happened. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say is it. Even people our age, that's the way that we're gravitating is towards that. And just like 100%. You, I mean, would you rather watch this weekend? No big names are playing. One of the biggest names that we know right off the rip that's playing is Blades Brown, but there's nobody really that important playing this weekend.
Hadwin, he's the second best golfer probably out of Canada right now. But
right, I mean,
that's just
but if you don't get to watch that, you're not really going to be hurt about it.
No, 100%. I mean, I'm not going to.
Thanks, Devin. Appreciate you, buddy. Sorry, Dustin. He sent me and you a gift. Appreciate you, Devin. Thank you so much,
Devin. No, I agree with you. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about what's going on. I pay attention. It's not recording. I hadn't set all the new stuff up since the YouTube fiasco that's going on. I still got to get my Hulu set up to record stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out, while we're talking about that, shout out to Hulu, or not a shout out. make it easier to find shit on Hulu, okay? I had to scroll for 25 minutes to find my damn Tennessee basketball game yesterday.
This is
Like,
true. To be
make it
honest with
easier.
you, what we're trying to say, because we know y'all are watching YouTube, Google, all y'all. We know y'all are on here. Listen to us right now. End this shit. Fuck Hulu and fuck everything about Hulu. We want YouTube TV back, and we want it back by the time that Hulu payment comes due. We want the damn YouTube TV ready and back in action, baby. Because I'm telling you right now, we're both missing the multi-view badly. We're both missing the easiness and the fluidness of your fucking shit. The quality. We realized this last night. The quality on YouTube TV is night and day from Hulu. Me and Deez were watching a basketball game last night. We're playing the game. Both of us, the damn bottom of the screen is blurry, like where it says North Florida and Tennessee. You can't even make it out.
And I'm trying to watch y'all's game tonight, sitting in a basketball gym on my phone. And I've done this a lot. My wife can tell y'all. I do this all the time at basketball. Dude, there was a review, and it's so bad, I don't even know what the hell they were reviewing. And it was late in the game, and it's an official review, and I'm like, what the hell are they reviewing? And I was able to listen to it a little bit and figured out it was a shot clock violation review play if ball hit perimeter. I had no idea. And I'm watching on my phone. I've done that for, let's see, I'm trying to think, my daughter's in. So I've done it for 4 years with YouTube TV and never had to question, could tell you the answer. I had no idea if that ball touched the rim or not. Couldn't tell. Don't know what it's just so bad.
And honestly, I'll be the first one to admit, whenever I had Hulu before YouTube TV came around. Then when YouTube TV came out, they were running some promo. So I was like, shit, I'm paying $80 a month for Hulu. I'll cancel it, switch to YouTube TV. And that's what I did. And I've kept YouTube TV since. And honestly, before this happened, I would have been like, oh, I'm totally fine going back to Hulu. That's not a problem. So that's kind of the attitude that I took whenever this all went down. And I'm quickly learning that Hulu is not all it's hyped up to be.
No. And that's another shout out to the Internet Invitational. The quality, not just what they've put out as far as making you watch it, but the quality of it, the quality of the sound, the quality of the actual, screen and the pixels being put out is unbelievable. Man, they've done a great job with this.
There is no telling how many people and how many hours per person went into making this happen. The amount of, especially like the last round probably was a cakewalk for them. But whenever you had 48 people split up amongst how many ever teams there was, 24 teams on each side, and you've got mics for all those people, cart cams for all those people, and every shot from every one of those people, and you got to put together a 3.5 hour video with little 2-second, 3-second clips in there, here and there. I mean, dude, I would have kicked through the drywall. I mean, insane. I'm going through 6 hours of footage from 3 cameras right now, and I could freaking pull my hair out. So
because you're not kicking through the drywall because the old Bubbles' back is in the crapper right now. He needs
trying to save it for tomorrow. But yes, I mean, I cannot imagine how much work. You've got to tip your hat to them guys. Got to.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess they do shot tracers.
Yes, very many of them.
Okay.
And shot tracers, guys, if you've never done it, and this is the reason I don't do shot tracers, the main reason, they are very, very difficult to do, especially if you don't have a very, very high quality camera where you can see the ball all the way to its landing point. You basically have to draw where the ball goes. There is some that say they do it for you, but they really don't. Shout out Maddie. He's in the chat, reposted, liked it. Appreciate you, Maddie. Stay groovy, baby.
What up, Maddie?
But shot tracers are very, very freaking hard, dude. 90% of the shot tracers you see on this app right here are total bullshit. They are not, I'll take that back. They're not total bullshit, but they are not 100% accurate. There's probably 10% of them that are 100% accurate, and then the other 90% are well, I'd say probably 50% are fake, and then the other 50% are close. But they're very, very hard to do. And to go through there and to do it to that many damn shots for all them videos, I mean, that alone probably took 10 hours per episode. Listen to the Foreplay pod. They go behind the scenes with Bob Does Sports. Yes, I haven't listened to that yet. I've watched just a couple clips from it, but I did hear them talking about that, and I do plan on watching that soon. Thanks for being here, Jet. Don't know if you have ever tuned in before, but we appreciate you. Give us both a follow if you don't mind. We'll show love back. We do this twice a week, and we also have a podcast.
Hey, just to let y'all, a little off topic here, but we're going to do a poll. And I hadn't even said this to the wife. She's driving right next to me right now. But we are due to have a little boy in February.
Oh, wow, dude.
So we are thinking about names. There hadn't really been any conversations about it. I told her, I was like, it's February. We got plenty of time. That's kind of how I am.
I'm sorry. Just real quick. That is awesome. Fucking congrats. Jet, it's his first time here. He just followed us. We came up on his For You page. So, guys, everybody here, thank y'all for pushing this out. We just got another listener by y'all sharing this out, so I appreciate it. But Dees and Roe are having a damn boy. Let's fucking go. Tell us more.
I'm saying what I want to do is we need to we'll get on the YouTube on From the Bunker or something. We're going to put a poll up. I'm thinking the first name should be Masters.
No.
She just said no. How many likes we got to get to name a little boy Masters? How many likes we got to get?
1 million.
1 million?
Well, you need to make one of them videos, dude. That would go viral. You need to do one of them videos where you say, like, we're having a boy. I want to name it Masters. And then be like, and have her say no, and then be like, all right, how many likes do I got to get for us to name our kid Masters? Yeah.
Oh, Riddle says he wasn't supposed to know. Oh, yeah, you weren't supposed. I figured that with her and Kirsten that day.
It's his business, but not really his business.
Welcome to the party, Josh. I've known for a long time. I just wasn't going to say nothing. I was acting surprised.
She was wanting to wait until some other people first and all that.
Dustin told me because I said something about Roe drinking, and he was like, she can't drink right now. And I'm like, why the fuck not? And he's like, she's pregnant, dog. And I was like, oh. Look, and he was like, don't tell nobody, don't say nothing. She don't want, we haven't told anybody yet. I was like, all right. I locked and loaded and goaded, baby. Lock the door and throw the key away.
You don't know him. Riddle knows him. Wilson was the first one to know. My buddy Wilson, he gets in there with them on Lock, Loaded, and Goated. And he was the first one to know because all the college football stuff we do down there. And he's like, hey, what do you want to drink? She's like, I'm good with water. And he looked at me and I didn't say anything. I wasn't really paying attention. And Heather's like, if she's not drinking, I know why. And I was like, oh shit, he's going to figure this out. But, if I name this kid, this will be the only boy.
We got some suggestions in the comments. Maddie, Stay Groovy says, Baby Mulligan incoming.
Baby Mulligan. She said absolutely not.
Then our boy Jet says, tell them you want to name him TaylorMade. If they comment and send a set of irons, laugh my ass off.
That's not a bad idea. I'd name him Titleist and give me some new T150s or whatever.
Walker.
Who?
Walker.
She's saying Walker.
This isn't Texas Ranger, Ro. I vetoed that.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people that follow us and know I'm a huge Tennessee fan, okay? Huge Tennessee fan. It's no secret. my boys have been named after Tennessee things from University of Tennessee. My oldest boy's name is Tyler. I named him after Pat Summitt's son. His name is Tyler. It's Tyler Summit.
Wow.
And then the little one that y'all seen in videos and stuff, Heath,
My boy.
he was actually, I wanted to name him Heath Schuler. And his mama said no to Schuler, but we named him Heath because Heath Schuler was the first quarterback I remember playing at the University of Tennessee and was the quarterback at my first ever University of Tennessee football game.
Jeff said this took a turn.
A left turn. He said a left turn. Well,
but hey, before we get too far, Ro, I know you can hear me. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But no, I think
I'm sorry
Masters
that you
is
got.
great.
I'm sorry that now you must required to put up with Dustin for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, she's going to definitely have 5 kids by the time we get done. I mean, I've got 3. This will be the 4th, and then you add me. That's 5.
Hey Jeff, I guess I wasn't wrong the other night when we was wondering where he was, and he was asleep.
Whatever, dude. You know how my work's been. So, but no, Masters. I think Masters is the greatest name of all time. I can name one after some golf stuff.
You got to give him a name. Like Heath is like a one-of-a-kind name. Like you're not going to run into many people named Heath. Like
you ain't going to run into anybody named Masters either. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to give him that one-of-a-kind name that's like, all right, he's going to be a superstar. Paul Walker, home of the $20 round. That's what Jeff said.
There's a reason I want to do Masters, though.
Maddie says congrats. Jeff says congrats, guys, to both of y'all. Both of them did.
The reason I want to do Masters is because if I think you have a kid and you named him Masters, like if I did Masters Augusta, that should get me tickets for life. I should never have to pay for tickets to the Masters the rest of my life. If I name my kid after your tournament.
That's what you do. You make the video. You make the video with you saying, we're having a boy. I want to name him Masters Augusta, and have Rose say no, and then say, what has to happen for us to name him Masters Augusta? And then she says, we got to get Masters tickets for life, 1 million likes, and a comment from the Masters. And then you tag the Masters on TikTok and let it do its thing. Riddle says, then y'all can have a girl and name her Azalea. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
When I think of Augusta, I don't think of golf. I think of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Augusta Goop, and that kid will not have Augustas.
I don't even know. I didn't know they had names in Charlie and Chocolate.
I never watched the movie, so
I knew they had Willy Wonka, Charlie, and the grandpa dude that couldn't walk, which is the biggest scam in the world. He got a golden ticket, and the son of a bitch jumped up out of a wheelchair and walks all around the goddamn.
I know about Willy Wonka and the golden tickets, but I never watched it, so can't give my input there.
Oh, but no.
Look, we've had an announcement on here tonight. I mean, anything's possible. You come into our lives. Some nights we're talking golf, and sometimes we're having gender reveals and baby announcements. I mean,
so
it is what
it
is.
Just because I don't have the list, what else is on the list tonight?
Hold on. Last thing I'll say about it. Jet, our new listener, says Augustus that loved the chocolate river. I guess he's talking about the Willy Wonka. Baby Slice, says Maddie. Baby
if I
Slice.
hit a slice, that would be pretty good.
That's what I've got to name my kid, Maddie. All right, next up, I want to give a shout out. We've got a couple of our fellow friends, acquaintances, and TikTok golf brothers down in Florida this weekend. Our boy BD Scott is putting on the Florida TikTok Creator, a big event that he's doing down in Florida. And our boy Neighborhood's down there. I think Flanny's going down there. I think Squatchy's going down there. Of course, BD and a bunch of other people. So just wanted to give them a shout out for the Four Right Sorries down there. So just wanted to give them a shout out, give BD a shout out for doing it. He came to my event I wasn't able to make it to this one in Florida. So BD, I'm sorry about that, brother. But super excited for him for doing this. Happy for him. Happy that everybody's got down there, and look forward to seeing a bunch of good content from it. It looks, from what I've seen, like a beautiful course. There's a ton of great golfers down there. It's going to be fun to see how everything comes out. So y'all make sure to check out BD Scott and my boy Neighborhood, my boy Flanny, and all them, and check for their content from the Florida TikTok creator.
Guys, and I mean, I think BD, if I'm not mistaken, I think BD's a scratch golfer. Our boy Neighborhood Golf Pro, he is another stick. He's like a +3 or something on his gen. So, but yeah, pretty cool event down there. Great time of year to be playing in Florida because you can't play a lot of other places in the country, especially where Neighborhood's at. I mean, Neighborhood's from up northern Ohio. It's cold as all get out.
And
up
Flanny's
there.
in Wisconsin. So
right.
Our boy Jet had one more for you. Old Baby breakfast ball.
Breakfast ball. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, guys, getting back to it. I've got a good one right here for you, Dustin, and y'all in the comments, y'all can tell us what you thought about this as well. But I want to know, before the Internet Invitational, who was your favorite person playing in it, and did that change after seeing all the rounds? Do you have a new favorite other than who you had going in, or you still like the same guy the most?
Man, I'm a big Bob guy. I love Bobby and Joey, Cold Cuts and FP. I love the content they put out. I will say it has turned me on to some guys that I don't normally, sorry, y'all are hearing me let a dog out, that I don't normally listen to as much. I've listened to Riggsy and them, but I'm starting to find myself listening to them a little bit more. The guy that surprised me that I didn't know anything about, let's put it that way, because everybody knows Dalkey. They know the foreplay guys. They know the good guys. I keep up with Luke Kwan because he's an absolute stick. But Chaz.
Yep.
That dude.
A fan too.
Yeah, without a doubt. Didn't know who the guy was. Like I said, I was at home today. I subscribed to his YouTube. I watched him play in the adaptive qualifier for his U.S. Open. He's just cool to watch, that dude, man. He's an unbelievable good golfer.
He is a stick.
He is a stick. I mean, we all know Paige. We know the big names, but that's a name that I didn't know. Now, I will say there's two other cats that I will say I know who they are, but I didn't know they played golf the way they do. And that's the Chicklet Boys with Whitney and what's the other one's name? He played for 16 years.
Shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but I watched them on Bob Does Sports. They played with them a couple times. So I'd seen them before. Yandel.
Yes.
Thanks.
Keith Yandel.
Appreciate that.
Keith Yandel. It's Keith Yandel. That's who it is. Yeah, he played like 17 years or 16 years in the NHL. But yeah, I mean, hey, shout out. Didn't know they played it as well as they did. One of my good buddies I used to play a lot with that lives in Pennsylvania now, he grew up playing hockey. And I mean, he was a college golfer, but all his hockey buddies that were down here that he played men's hockey league with in Nashville, every time we went out, they kicked my ass on the course. I'm like, what it is? And they're like, it's because we played hockey. It's the same thing. It's kind of the same swing. But yeah, shout out to Whitney and them. I didn't realize they were as good as they were. But Chaz, I think, has won everybody over. You're going to see that dude get. And to be honest with you, it's great for golf because adaptive golf is going to absolutely get a huge following because of Chaz.
Oh yeah.
So
well, I mean, just like Mo's brother. Melosi's brother's in a wheelchair. He's like one of the biggest adaptive golf guys on the internet too. So, I would have to agree. So of course I'm a big Bob guy, just like you. I fell in love with Chaz. Like the Lacey girl, especially after hearing her story.
That's what I was about to say. Her story is unbelievable.
Yep, like her. Of course, I knew about Paige. I haven't watched her that much. She's just hot as hell. So, I mean, who doesn't like her? And then, yeah, I mean, Chaz was definitely the highlight of it. As mentioned in the comments, Jet mentioned that the Josh Richards was a big surprise. That was true. I was surprised about how well he played. Ryan Whitney plays a lot.
Yeah, he's by far a sub 10, without a doubt. I mean, he's a sub 10. He's a guy I would, from seeing him play in that, I would say, we know guys get good rounds. He's probably below me. I'm still going to say he's single digit. I would say he's probably a 5, 6, probably, in my opinion, right now. And those guys, I mean, Witt hit it great, 100%. Now, I will say this about it. I am surprised that some of them say they have the handicap they do. I will say that.
Yes.
Because let's just be honest. I mean,
what up,
there were some times that if it wasn't for Mo being there, Bubby was cooked.
Oh yeah, he's
saying he's a 5.
They definitely stretched the truth on the episode where they asked everybody what their handicap is. I would say maybe one of them were accurate.
I would say.
Frankie said that he was like a 7 or some shit. He ain't no damn 7. He's a 17.
Yeah, Frankie's saying, in Riggs, I listen to them. Riggs says he's down to like a 3. And I'm not saying he's not. But, I look at those guys and maybe it's me just being stupid. But I'm looking at them thinking, I'm a 9. And I wouldn't go play them and ask for strokes. I wouldn't ask for strokes. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't, because I think I'm playing them straight up and beat them. So, yeah, that surprised me with some of them. With that, I think Paige said, what'd she say? She was scratch. Paige is better than scratch. And I'm not saying she hits it a long way, which in this setting is different because they're playing from the same tees. But it don't matter how far she hits it.
He thought the handicaps were exaggerated as well.
Yeah. I like Bubby. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude to watch, and he hits it a long ass way. But that's his thing. If he's on and hitting it a long ass way, yeah, I could probably see him. You could say, but I know he don't do that every round. I know I don't do it every round. So it's just the consistency there. I mean, we know what Dalkey is. We know Carter's
they definitely pushed it a little bit on what they said their handicaps was.
I agree
about that. Welcome in, Spundy. Appreciate y'all all being here. Let's get the comments involved real quick. I've got a good one. This is to do with golf, but just content in general, and that's what we're all here for. I want to know in the comment section, get your opinion, my opinion. What up, Bryson? But how much content is too much content, guys? And what I mean by that is 5 videos a day on TikTok too many? Like, how many videos are you willing to engage with on one of the pages that you follow per day? Like, is 1 a good number, 2 a good number, 3 a good number, 4 a good number? What do y'all think? Tell me in the comments your opinion. Bubby has a big slice and hook on a regular. Yes. And I'll get D's opinion. Me, I would say like anything over 3 a day is too many. Really, I've done some where I did 5 a day and it just didn't seem to work as well. I've been on the lower side around 1 or 2 a day lately, but just trying to get y'all's opinion on what you think is too much content or what's the magic number. I would say somewhere between 2 and 3 at a maximum. D's, what do you think?
I would say you're probably right, 2 or 3. I'm terrible. I'll just be honest. I'm terrible at it. I get where I go for days and post stuff, and then I go for days and not post stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I gotta a life outside of it. I'm not on here to go make $1 million and have to quit my job. That's not what I'm doing it for. It has nothing to do with that. If it happens, it happens. I don't care.
Let's just make that perfectly fucking clear.
What?
I am trying to make $1 million and not work again. I'm trying to do this for a living.
Yeah. I mean, if I could go play golf for a living, I would love it. I'm not saying I would, but I'm not, I've got a lot of other stuff goes on in my life. I'm not worried about that stuff. But with that being said, yeah, I mean, there's people that I do notice do 5, 6 a day. And I'm not saying I probably don't see a lot of it because I don't get to scroll on it that much anymore. Yeah. I used to, and I'm doing other shit now. I enjoy doing other stuff, but
yeah, that's my biggest problem. When the people that I want to support are putting out 5, 6 videos a day, it's hard for me to keep up with it. On top of doing my own thing, editing my own videos, trying to post those, trying to engage with as many of my people as I can, plus, living a day-to-day life, it's like there's only so much time that I have to get on here and engage, and trying to see the videos and all that. I mean, it gets hard when there's a shit ton out there every day. So that's why I say like 2 to 3. I mean, I totally get it. Like Jet says, I'm engaging as much as I can, make as much content and posting as much as I possibly can. And I totally respect that. At one point, that was the way I was rolling. I do try to engage as much as possible. I also try to post as much as possible, but also I'd rather post 2 good quality videos and get 1,000 views on them and 100 likes than post like 4 that, all get 120 views and 5 likes. So I mainly post to follow any progress I might make. I totally respect that. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people that do. I mean, my ultimate goal is to eventually turn my golf page, my golf YouTube, our podcast that me and Dee's have, all that into, some sort of deal where we don't have to work anymore and this can be our job, is to go play golf, make golf content, do our podcast, put that content out, and that's what we do. We're a long ways away from that, but if it ever happens, that's my ultimate goal with it. If I could just post and get paid enough to golf, that's the dream. Exactly. So, I put a lot of effort into this. I try to make good quality content. I'm trying to do every little thing to make everything better. So that's why I've kind of condensed it down. Like I've got a bunch of shit stacked up, but I've kind of condensed it down to, just putting out 1 or 2 good quality ones a day. And doing all the little things like making a thumbnail, making sure I share it out, making sure that I'm engaging after I post it, like all the small shit. So,
well, let's be honest too. It's for people like me that work in corporate America and all that. It's not the easiest thing to do, Josh, because when you do see me put a video out, I've probably spent 25, 30 minutes editing to get it the way I want it.
Exactly.
And I don't have enough time in the day to do all that.
Right.
I just don't.
Exactly.
And, there's a lot of algorithm stuff that I don't follow technically on there. I just try to put out some cool edits on some golf swings, and I hope I have enough memory on my phone most of the time to do where I can mix it up.
Oh, Jet, I need you in my life. Jet's a lawyer. Jet, welcome to the fucking club, brother. I'm not a lawyer, but I need one a lot.
Yeah, and that's like Spundy saying that's a great goal. I get in my own head too much and here's the thing. It's not even talking about, I've got some swings on here on mine when you go look at it that are absolutely atrocious when I go back and look at them.
Yeah. But it's not all about perfect golf swings. It's just everybody's got a different goal. Like some guys are doing this because they just, want to, like Spundy said, kind of just track their progress and put out like inspirational shit. Then there's people like you that you really don't give a fuck either way. Like you put it out because you want to, you're trying it, whatever, you're pretty new to it still. And you're just doing your thing. And if you put one out, great. But if not, you're not tripping about it. Like, it is what it is. If people watch it, great. If they don't, whatever. Me, I'm sitting there stressing that I've only got 17 likes on a video that I just worked on for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
You know, and that's because my goal is a little different than y'all's, and that's all right. We all got to have, like, we can't all want the same thing, but I just wanted to bring that up. I was just curious about that. Let's move back into some golf. Playing some golf tomorrow. Hopefully I'm playing. If not, I'll be a great camera guy for you. But trying to play tomorrow at Legacy, me, you, and our boy Joey. Who's playing golf this weekend? And if you're playing golf, where are you playing? Tell us in the comments. Dees, are you looking forward to a little golf outing tomorrow?
I've got a busy day tomorrow. I got a little bit of work stuff to get through first. And then, of course, us play, go get little man, come back home, grab the wife, go to Tyler's game again tomorrow night. He's got a Friday night game. Then I got football Saturday. We got the high school jamboree Saturday. So I think Saturday night we could probably try to do the break 50. Maybe. I don't know. I've got a Tennessee football game in there, even though it's New Mexico State. Really don't need to watch. I have to watch it, but I still watch it. Got a pretty good weekend of college football. So might be a Sunday break 50. I don't know.
We'll get to it. Flanny said he's at the Florida Creator Tournament. We talked about that earlier. I don't know that you were in here, Flanny, but we gave all of y'all a shout out. I hope hope you love it. Hope you play good. Hope it goes good. I wish I was there. Sorry that I can't be there.
Yeah, it's I wasn't gonna be there anyway with what I have going on in life in the fall with two kids playing basketball and the other kid playing flag football. I wouldn't be able to make it anyway. I don't miss stuff for them at all, unless it's work involved.
Maddie says they got rain in the forecast this weekend. They might be playing tomorrow like us. Jet, I'm going to probably hit the range this weekend at McCormick Ranch Golf Club in Scottsdale, Arizona. Hell yeah, we got a guy from Scottsdale. We'll be coming to see you, Jet.
Blackburn's playing Fairview tomorrow. I think Eubanks is playing Foxland tomorrow.
Who's playing Fairview?
Blackburn.
Oh, Blackburn. I didn't see that yet. I haven't got there. Spundy says, kids got band stuff. Wish I could play. Got a horrible 3-putt video I'll upload soon. I've got many of those. Flanny, totally understandable. Hey, brother, I hope y'all have a hell of a time. Can't wait to see the content from there. Make sure you tag me or send it to me. Like you said, our boy Blackburn is tee time at Fairview at 11:20 in the morning. We got a tee time at Legacy at 11:02, so we're not far behind you. Our boy Long Drive is playing Foxland.
He's got a buddy that's a member
tomorrow. Your home course. He's got a buddy that's a member out there, and he's going to play. Jet says, I'm the vibes guy in the scramble, but always willing to play. Brother, I'm not I might make one putt. Squirrely Dave, 9 a.m. at Lakewood in Phoenix City, Alabama. Not a great course, but but we're golfing. Hey, that's fine. Get out there and swing it, Squirrely Dave. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming in. Give us a follow, Squirrely Dave. We do this twice a week, and we got a podcast.
And it's starting to slow down. I've had a busy pretty much 3 months at work for me, but it's starting to slow down a little bit. So my rounds will be, probably on Fridays, and then hopefully little man gets done with football pretty quick. I think we got this weekend and next weekend, so that frees up Saturdays a little bit again, unless it's a big Tennessee game. And of course, I don't mind playing.
No big Tennessee games left. Just go ahead and get that plumb out of your head. Music City Bowl's looking good.
No, we've got Florida, we've got Vandy, we got 2 rivals still. Gotta win those. But no, all in all, we'll have some good time, get some good stuff. Hope everybody hits it long and hits it straight this weekend. Get some hole outs from in the fairway, and maybe drain a long putt or two. You do get a long putt.
Preach. I am preaching, bro.
Shut up.
Fire Tim Banks.
Shut up. No, I ain't on the Fire Tim Banks train. That's Pardue. Pardue's all on that train.
All right, I got 2 more things, and then I'll let you go. Last question I've got for you, Dees. and I want y'all in the comments to tell me as well. And this is a really, really hard question that I thought of, in my opinion. So if you need a second to think about it, I'll give you that. But we all love golf. We all play golf. But what is your absolute favorite part of the golf game? Is it setting up the time with your boys? Is it when you hit a good drive? Is it sinking a putt? Is it the range session? Is it the practice? Is it the food at the damn course? What is your absolute favorite part of start to finish of setting up, playing, and finishing a round of golf? What is your absolute favorite part?
I would say, I mean,
There's that sexy face.
yeah, I've got the internet loaded up, paused, getting ready to have some dinner and watch this. But mine's, I would say, iron game for me. I love the iron game. I love being with my guys. It's always a good vibe. As long as it's a good vibe, I'm cool with it. I just like swinging the sticks, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rounds that mentally, I like the mental test of golf. That's the biggest thing. The mental test to me is I'm an athlete, and it's something that's a mental test. I preach to my kids every single day, mental toughness and all this, and we do it in basketball and football. It's what I preach. So it's the mental part. I just love being able to go out there and challenge yourself mentally. I think it expands your mind. I think it expands your life in a way. I think it's something you should always strive to do.
Yep, I agree with that. I also agree with what most everybody's saying in the comments, and that's, it being time with the boys. Jeff says, being on the course with good people, enjoying 4 to 6 hours with no worries. Squirrely Dave, just cutting up with the boys. Spundy, the nature and way it stops the noise in my head. Always love a good driver shot. I agree with all those. My absolute favorite part is being with the fellas, being out there and just grinding with them. I love getting with the boys. I don't play many rounds by myself anymore. When I first started, played a lot by myself. Now, I've played maybe 1 or 2 rounds in the last 6 months by myself. And I love just going out there, being with the fellas and getting in a good round. Go ahead.
I can cut off everything usually, especially on the weekends. I don't check my phone a lot while I'm doing it. It's 4 hours, I can go do my thing. To reply to Riddle, the most difficult game in the world, you got to have a short memory. He is correct. I will say this about golf. It is one of the hardest things you can do, period, in sport. Like, as far as, it's the easiest thing, but it's the most frustrating thing because the ball's not moving. So I always say it is the hardest game to master. I still think the hardest thing to do in all of sport is step up to the plate in a Major League Baseball game. Because if everybody could do it, basketball players would be good at it, football players would be good at it, all that. They're not.
Yeah.
But you can take a baseball player and he can go hit a golf ball. He might not be able to make him do what he wants it to do, but he can go hit a golf ball. I ain't gonna say you're gonna go beat Tiger, but he can go play the game. So
Blackburn says he loves playing a solo round. I don't mind a solo round. I just don't play them a lot. So that's just one of my favorite parts. But everybody's got a different thing. I was just curious about it.
What's your last thing tonight, buddy?
Last thing for tonight, I just want to mention that 2026, we've got a lot of big things in plans. Of course, we've started our podcast. We got that going. He's got the logo in the background there from the bunker. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. We really appreciate it. But not only do we got that going, we're going to be doing a scramble tournament sometime in March or April. We're going to be doing the Small Creator Classic again in the fall next year. But on top of that, we're doing a little mini tour type action, and we're starting the Proven Grounds Golf Tour coming in 2026. We've got a lot of big plans for this, so y'all stay tuned. I've got the page pinned in my bio if y'all want to give us a follow. but we will be doing a lot of tournaments this year, and we want a lot of you guys to get involved with that. So y'all stay tuned. But that's really all I've got for tonight. You got anything else to add, brother?
I'll add to the tournament thing a little bit. Of course, we know what we're doing with the creator stuff, but this little tournament trail, we're going to do it in 2 states to start at least. And when we say that, we'll pretty much be Tennessee, and then 1 in Kentucky. We'll roll around the states, play some matches. You'll see me at both. You'll probably see Josh at both. Go have fun, do some stuff, but it's going to be a little different than we're going to handicap this stuff. We're going to make people go get USGA gens. We're going to handicap it, and everybody's going to play from the same team. We'll have the A's, the B's, the C's. We'll have the group, so it will be good for everybody. Don't think just because you say, hey, I'm a 20 handicap, I can't go compete. You'll be able to compete.
We're going to make it fair where everybody can have a chance.
And you might, let's just say, because you might be I don't know what Spundy is. Spundy, if I upset you, I'm sorry, but let's say you're a 20 handicap. I know you live up in, I believe, the eastern part of Kentucky. I might be wrong, but I think that's where he lives at.
For West Virginia, I think.
Well, that's the eastern part of Kentucky too. They meet somewhere up in there. But if he played in one in Lexington, let's just say he's the only 20. Guess what we'll do? We'll give you the strokes. We'll give you the strokes through the handicap system. That's what a USGA does for you. So it makes it a whole lot more fun. It's great. You run these things like you run men's leagues. I've done it. I've played in a ton of men's leagues, and
we're gonna be putting out all the details slowly over the next couple months. We've got a lot of work to do on the back end to just get everything right. But as we figure things out and get things locked in and the way we're going to run it and this, that, and the other, we'll be sharing it on our pages, and for sure the PG Tour page. It's at PGTOUR, Proven Grounds Tour. We've got a lot of big plans for it. So like Dee's is saying, we're going to try to make it fair for everybody, and we'll definitely be, putting it out as we get it together.
With that being said, before we go, I want everybody to know I've got my nights mixed up. Saturday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time. The Loaded and Goated boys will be in. I love both their shows. It's Wednesdays and Saturdays. Saturday night is they get a little more fan interaction. We sit here, watch games. They go through comments, talk stuff. Pardue will probably be drinking a whole bottle of bourbon in, bitching about New Mexico State scoring 12 points on Tennessee, and he's mad about it. We should have not let them score at all. But that they will be live this week. They'll be live to Saturday night. So check the boys out. He's laughing at me in the comments.
Y'all make sure. So El Duque right there in the comments, the guy liking the live, Jeff Riddle. If y'all like college football, give them boys a follow. Check out their show. They do it every week on Wednesday nights at 8:30 Central, on Saturday nights at 8:30 Central. We've got a big golf match coming out against them that I've been working on. So y'all be seeing that, but go check them out if you like college football. It's the best college football show in the land. If you like our show, you'll love their show. Y'all make sure to show them some love.
Yeah. Also, if you can't join it you just want to listen to them, they're on Amazon, Spotify, Apple, TT, and the Red YT. They're on every platform we're on. From the bunker, they're on all those too. I usually am in there. If I'm not, I go back and listen to a podcast while I'm driving to work or whatever. Right. So, guys, always check them out. They're great guys. They're unbelievable people, and they know ball. One of them might not know ball.
Tony definitely knows ball,
but the rest of them know ball. So, other than that, I'm about to eat dinner. I'm gonna watch this Internet Invitational for anybody.
Hey, when you get done watching it, text me. Because if you don't shed a tear at the end, you're a piece of shit.
Well, I'm gonna say something. Well, I think you might have just ruined it for me. I might know what that's about.
I don't ruin it.
But good job tonight, guys. Normally, when I tell Josh, like, "Hey, we could be playing golf and Titans game be on," I'll be like, "Hey, I'm recording it. I'm recording." Well, Josh will tell me every fucking fourth play. So good job tonight on not ruining it for me. So good job, buddy. I will give you
Tony knows ball.
That's right. Other than that,
Yeah.
guys, I'll holler at you later. Hit them long, hit them straight. Go chase them big birds. And I'm out. Peace.
Peace. Guys, I appreciate all of you being here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. We hit almost 13,000 likes. Got some new followers. Got some new listeners. I appreciate every one of you. We will be back Sunday night on D's 2424 page. You can always find us on From the Bunker podcast everywhere that you get them, even on TikTok. We appreciate y'all so much. We'll see you next week. We're out. Peace. Thanks, Spundy.